Hello. How you doing? Bit early today, as you can probably tell. Um, oops, turn that off. I always forget. Just because I've got some stuff to do tonight. I've still got New Year's stuff going on, so figured rather than not doing one at all, we'll do one. Here. Now, rather. And sorry about last night, I was going to do one, but my internet cut out. Because of fucking course it did. But yeah, it's all good now, so we shouldn't have, hopefully, I'll have to keep an eye on it, but we shouldn't have any more issues. And yeah. I don't know how much longer this is going to take us. I think probably like 3-ish hours, maybe. And then of course we're on to Outlast, which should be great. Ugh. Okay. I do want to have a quick look back and see what I've done. So I gave money to Faith. I lied to Beast. Went to Toad's place. Didn't save him. Prime Sussex Pimp. Arrested Tweedledee. I also remember ripping his neck out. I was sympathetic to that grub Crane. Persuade him to talk. Let her make her own decision. Georgie Porgy. Didn't hit Georgie. I should have. Your mercy. I don't know what that means. Does that just mean that I didn't attack him until like I could kill him or something? Investigate the trap spot. Everyone offered flycatcher job. Good. And I killed Tweedledum. Oh, I thought I killed Tweedledee. Oh well. Alright. What chapter is it's number 4, isn't it? Yeah. 4 and 5. Well, no time like the present, I suppose. Is there going to be like a previously on?
Can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in Glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby? How could you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
Oh, I remember that. Yikes.
It was a good show. But, you know.
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is going to be a beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really. I mean it. Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the Queen.
That looks painful. Ouch. How am I still alive? Or how's Bigby still alive?
See you around.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The Silver Slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though. He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. if I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep meeting this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious.
What happened to me?
There was...
You got lucky and found yourself in the care of a most skillful surgeon. Me.
Oh,
Please,
stop moving
Bigby,
it.
don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Oh god, what the fuck? Hey Bernardo, how you doing? That's fucking disgusting. This is gross. Oh, gross. How's your New Year's been? This is gross.
Not bad. That'll do, I suppose.
Yeah, pretty much
He's
the
lucky
same
to
here
be
too.
alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
This is the job.
Quiet. Just relax.
Yeah. I don't really get it. We don't celebrate New Year's here. My birthday's on the 31st, so...
Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
We celebrate that, but
I
not the
think
actual
I should
New
stay,
Year's.
at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me,
Is that a
Bigby
pun?
couldn't be in better hands. And I need the space to work, so if you wouldn't mind.
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
That's a lot of blood.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
Because I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
With what? Your hooves?
Hey, listen,
Please,
lady.
keep it down back there. Thank you.
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
We didn't even get fireworks this year. Not us specifically, but where I live, there's a whole bunch of, well, people who buy or make their own like illegal fireworks. And this year none of them went off because the cops were doing, like, they were patrolling because of the fires we've got here at the moment. We didn't hear a single firework, which is weird. Usually around, especially as soon as it hits midnight, you'll hear so many houses around here fucking just unleash all these pissy little fireworks, loud enough to piss the dogs off. And yeah, this year none, which is really surprising. Hillbillies. You know what? They're probably not even hillbillies. They're just like fucking drop kicks. Every year, it's usually always the same people. But this year, I guess there was enough police around to dissuade them from doing it, which is lucky because it was so
This
fucking
isn't
hot
a
on New
habit
Year's.
you should keep.
Oh, it's like
Having
45
visits with me,
degrees.
And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Jesus.
Miss White, he'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
Yeah, usually 50 shotgun blasts
will.
will have an effect.
He'll need rest, I assume.
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch. And make sure he doesn't get into further altercations.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White? Sheriff? Colin.
Swiney.
Getting chalky milk? Nice. I've got my coffee here. I haven't had
So-
coffee in a couple of days because I ran out. So
How
this
do
is
you,
very nice.
feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay. Hell, I seen him take worse.
Not much worse.
How do you think I feel? Like shit.
You should see how you look.
Thanks, Colin. You fuck. It's Rich
You
coming from a
had
giant
us-
pig.
You had us worried there for a while. You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were... I don't know. It was just awful.
Snow, I'd never leave you.
Yeah, actually, it's about 2 o'clock right
Yeah,
now.
you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
What the fuck?
Colin,
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
we'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over? Or is Crane still the thing?
Snow's the boss. She'll know what's best for the community.
Thanks. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatant.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I've still got like New Year's stuff. Some people take it a bit more seriously. Like I'm going out for like a birthday dinner for me tonight. It's a little bit. Well, is it the 2nd? But yeah, everyone I know was working on New Year's, and yesterday actually, a lot of people were working then. So I'm doing all my New Year's event stuff there over the next couple days. So.
Like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying,
For
that's
me,
not
it's the
exactly
second.
something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder. It was a split-second decision, and I don't care how it looked.
Yeah, thanks, Snow. For all that back there.
And that time I ripped that guy's
No
throat
problem.
out. That was
Thanks.
cool.
You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop?
No.
Or that the Crooked Man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
We're all mad about it, Colin. But it's not like we had a strong choice in the matter.
You weren't there, Colin. So just drop it.
Okay.
All I care
Snarky
about
little
right
pig.
now is just what does the Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily?
Crane was a puppet, and the Crooked Man worked the strings. This is all about control of Fabletown.
But then what do prostitutes have to do with it? Lily and Faith?
I don't know how it all works out yet, but I know it does. Somehow.
The Crooked Man declared war against us last night. At least that's
Crooked
what
Man.
I thought when it happened.
I know
But
that from
now
somewhere.
I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean? The right way?
What do you think I mean?
Fire coffee maker. Yeah, you can get really cheap ones, and that's all. Don't let them try and sell you the fucking $500 ones that have like all the bells and whistles. All you need, if you're gonna do like a powder machine or coffee ground machine, all you need is like a $50 one that gives you the coffee, and if you have hot milk with it, then like a little steam spout to heat your milk up with. That's all you need. When I went to get one, I'll have a look at some. I was like, yeah, I just want a cheap one. It's only for me. No one else is going to use it. I don't really... Oh, I drink a fair bit of coffee, but I don't want this super fancy thing. So the first one they took me to was a $1,000 coffee machine. I was like, did you even hear what I just said? I said, I just want a little one. And she's like, no, but this one has. I was like, I don't care. Can I please... And I just went on my own and grabbed... No, I don't think I even ended up buying any that day. But yeah, don't let them talk you into the really expensive ones. You don't need it. Unless you want one that can heat your coffee to fucking exact degrees and stuff like that. Mini fridge. Oh, I want a mini fridge in my room. Save me having to get up. I mean, that's the way... Oh, you guys have that, like, those coffee filter things, machine things, don't you? Like it's got like a little jar, you put the filter in and the coffee drips through. Those things. We don't have them. We have like espresso machines and plunger coffee. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a better way to go, actually. I completely forgot those were a thing for a second.
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way. Bigby's the one on the front lines. You can't give him a leash. He doesn't work that way.
A little restraint and thought behind things will never hurt anyone, Colin.
Look, I know things haven't gone great recently, but we're still doing our best.
That's not good enough.
Yikes.
So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book. Straight as an arrow.
No.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters to fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice, then that would mean I'd lost all faith in our ability to help this town. Just let that side of you be done, okay?
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees? I only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Well, if that's the case, please explain to Colin why tearing Dumb's throat out was necessary.
That's what I do.
I can admit that it went too far.
Well, that's a good first step. Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club. But this is the wrong fucking time to put shackles on him.
I'm just gonna stay quiet, I think.
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect.
Well, yeah, I'll give you a little bit of background. This is, you know, Grimm's Fairy Tales. It's essentially that, the game. So there's Snow White. Pretty much every fable or every fantasy story you can think of is in this. So there's Snow White. I'm Bigby, the big bad wolf. Colin's one of the three little pigs. All of that. And they've all moved from their stories into a place called Fabletown. Where is it? And basically it's like Disney for adults. There's fucking people's arms getting ripped off, heads ripped off, fucking throats ripped out, there's blood all the time, everyone's a prostitute. It's just a bit of a mess, really. But hang on, who? Snow White, Woosman, Donkey Skin Girl, Beauty and the Beast, Mr. Toad. I don't know what Ichabod Crane's from. I don't know what Buffkin's from either. But yeah, essentially they've got like this hidden little city. Well, it's not really a hidden city, but they've got a city where they all live, and then the humans don't know about them. It's like Harry Potter, essentially. So it's good. It's quite good, actually. I didn't really know how I'd feel about it, but I've enjoyed it so far. It's fucking gruesome, though, and I feel bad about nearly every decision I've made.
And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the farm.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town. It keeps everybody out of trouble.
And what if a Mundy does see me, huh? I'm a pig, not a mouse with a hat and a cane. They know what a pig is. It's not the end of the world.
If Snow says that's the way it's gotta be,
It did work, yeah.
that's the
So
way it's gotta be.
What?
we should finish this. This should be done by this stream. There's only 2 chapters left. It takes about an hour and a half each. So that'll be done. So the next stream will be, well, the next game will be Outlast. Thanks for that, by the way. That'll be fun.
Are you kidding me?
If you would simply get a glamour.
Get a glamour? With what money? You think I can work? I don't even have thumbs.
That's a good point, actually. How would he make money?
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay.
Well, keep
I'll
that
let
for
him
yourself, Blanaba.
know. Thanks.
No,
Guess
it's
who's
all good.
waiting in your office right now?
Uh-oh.
Nerissa.
Nerissa?
That
Who?
broad from the puddin' and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised.
Shut up,
Something
Colin.
about your prickly demeanor attracts him like a moth to a flame.
She probably just wants to talk about last night. The whole thing at the pudding and pie.
Maybe.
Putting it
I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled but not over. Let me know when you're done with Nerissa.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, God.
She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here, right?
The rules are the rules. I don't get to make them, I just enforce them.
Bullshit. You give favors all the time. I know you
Visage.
do.
Yeah. Well, I think I ran out.
I've heard of it. I've not seen anything about it though, but I'll keep it that way. But yeah, we'll get it eventually. Because we've got, so after Outlast is done, we're gonna do the Dark Souls games. I got them for my birthday. So we got Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna play through them. And then eventually we're gonna do Spore as well. So that's sort of like the list I've got at the moment. Star Wars Knights of the Republic is probably not going to take a massive amount. It's quite short compared to a lot of the games I usually play. And then we'll throw Visage in there too. At some point. I also want to do Resident Evil 2, the remaster. I've heard that's quite good. So yeah, I've got a little list. I've got Spore, so it's all good. Well, I've got Spore on the disc versions, so but it's a great game. I fucking love Spore. We tried to play it a little while ago, but it screwed up massively.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hi, Nerissa.
No, I bought it when I was in primary school, so long ago. I've played the shit out of that. That's probably my most played game, I would think.
Have a seat.
Maybe. That or Minecraft. What a shitty little office.
Are you okay?
You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be, you know, around if I came by.
Well, let's just say I've been better.
Thanks for the offer though, Bernardo. I appreciate that.
Huff and Puffs. Not many people smoke those.
Oh, that coffee was pretty average.
Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just...
Cool, Bernardo. Thank you.
Go ahead. It might work.
You're here because the Crooked Man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed.
Oh, shit.
If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do.
Man, this is like...
Is this making any sense?
No.
I'm
Maybe
not
to
sure
be...
how I can.
Are you saying you need a friend right now? You can trust me.
What I'm saying is friends matter. And I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours.
Uh-oh.
Are you? Look around you.
It's my job to look out for people. And not just my friends.
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
Your lips are
It's
sealed.
okay. Take your time.
Imagine a spell that would stop you from saying anything important.
Sorry if I'm wasting your time.
Fuck, that would drive me insane.
I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
How can I? It's a tool to keep you stuck in that life. Subservient. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
I think if I take the ribbon off, it might
That
kill her.
spell Crane talked about. Is there any way to break it? Is there something I can do about it?
No! These lips are sealed.
What?
You can't. Just stay back.
Yeah, I thought so.
You can't do that.
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
At least I didn't just
Okay.
yank it off her
I
neck.
get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off,
This is pretty fucked, honestly.
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably Snow.
Oh god.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of... trouble. I shouldn't be talking to you.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go.
Can I just tell Snow that, like, I can't tell because she'll be killed or
That
something?
was...
awkward.
abrupt?
That too.
One way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She couldn't really say anything. The magic that Crane was talking about, it's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off? Or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Oh.
Okay then. Good
Oh
work.
shit! So they took the
So,
ribbon
about
off and it,
Beauty
like,
and Beast,
cut their head
Do
straight
you think
off.
there's something to it? Is this the right
Yikes.
place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night? And they're scared about what's been going on?
Beauty told me she had to take out a loan from the Crooked Man. Seems like a pretty bad deal.
I can only imagine what they're thinking now.
Oh, it wasn't even close to the button, but that's fine.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
Okay then. Is someone... I bet it's someone really close. It's going to be super shifty. Alright, give me a second. I need to... What? These two... Fuck off. Fucking Chrome again. Ugh. Get out of here. There we go.
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was. You know what was going on, Beast. I had to get a job, and you wouldn't have it. Don't make it into something...
Knock knock. Have you domestic later. Please.
Oh. What do you want? Well? You're just going around knocking on doors? Stirring the pot?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
You think you're the only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there? Beast? Who's at the door?
Are you gonna let me in or what?
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
Well, he can still see. I mean, I
Guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the
I
Woodlands.
did accidentally stab him in
Tell
the
you're going
eyes.
to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Well.
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back. And then you run and call him again?
Well, I trust him.
Of course you do. He was keeping secrets for you.
It was one
Talk about
little
living in the
thing.
past.
Do you want to keep fighting about that? Or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying
Oh,
is
for
we
fuck.
can handle this
Don't.
on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money. And answers. That's why I called.
Just go up to someone's random,
Finish this later.
very breakable thing and just
We need
knock
to
on
talk
it.
to Big
I know what the electric bill is for that thing.
If you want to talk, we'll talk.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh? Did you come to give us decorating tips?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
Is this something about that loan you took out? From the Crooked Man?
I didn't know what else to do, so
We should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do.
I'd like to help you, but I can't do anything if you don't tell me what's going on.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
We're just looking for a little peace of mind in this.
I can protect you, but only if you tell me what I need to know. And that means details. No more stonewalling.
We aren't.
And just tell me what's going on here.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that up.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
Hey,
There's not
Blue,
a lot
how
of
you
work
doing?
out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Uh-oh. Yeah, barely. Yeah, I've got some New Year's stuff going on tonight, so I figured an early stream would be better than none.
And Beast. And we're out doing something fabulous.
Wow. Nice
let me just...
couple's message
day
tone.
at the beach? Skiing the slopes? And we can't come to
gonna
the
get
phone
that?
right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as...
That's awkward.
What the fuck was that?
Ah, don't worry about it. Probably just a wrong number. Really, I think we're one digit off from some pizza place. Phone
Is that
rings off the
right?
hook sometimes.
You do know I'm on a murder case, don't you? And as far as I'm concerned, wasting my time is an obstruction of justice. You want me to arrest you?
No, Bigby. I'm sorry.
Look at his eyes.
We've been getting horrible phone calls. It's the Crooked Man's people, trying to collect,
Oh,
and
fuck.
we aren't safe,
You're
even in our
filthy.
own home.
How was
We
New Year's,
owe
Blue? Did you get up to anything?
Some money.
Finally. All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place.
So far, it's
I'd
been
overheard people talking
gory.
to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money,
But I am like it's at this point where a lot of my decisions are starting to backfire on me. Like Snow's somewhat peeved with me. Colin, I mean, I never really liked Colin to begin with, but I feel like everything's going to come to a head very soon.
that's where I went. I didn't know what to do.
You could have told me.
You had enough on your plate.
Who gets loans at a pawn shop anyway? What's really going on at this place?
The Crooked Man knows what people need to get by, so he provides. Besides, it didn't seem like such a bad deal when Jersey Devil was explaining it.
Jersey Devil.
I can
What
see
a
now
fucking
that it was a
name.
mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Sometimes fables just don't have anywhere else to go.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night, trying to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us. We
I don't
didn't
give a
think
fuck
it would
what
get
you're
like
doing.
this.
Well, what
I've never
are
heard
you
of the Jersey
delivering?
Devil.
What's going on there?
I guess I'm about
How
to.
does this fit into the Crooked Man's operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up, and it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was. It's up to me to take care of her. It's Mary
very
you
old
deal
world.
with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She gets under my skin, you know. I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this, scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
Why? Because I lived in the woods?
No, probably not.
I do like
So,
Beast.
Where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Shit. I feel like going to the butcher shop would be a bit more obvious than going to the pawn shop, though. Where do I want to go? Beef and sausage, or antiques and jewelry. Oh shit. Let's go to the butcher shop.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
I was going to try to anyway.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You want me to rip his
I'll
head
handle
off?
it.
Or his throat
Don't
out like I
let
did
that
Tweedledum?
crooked bastard ruin any more lives.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
You've got some balls asking for a favor like that after you wouldn't even... gave me so much sass at the door. Jerk. Fucking... He smokes everywhere, doesn't he? Ugh. Oh. What a dick. Nice and well-stocked shop we've got here. That is very sensitive. Well, yeah.
Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any. Right.
Since around him. I see. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Although the smoke would be so incredibly strong, wouldn't it?
Very appetizing. Frozen solid. I'd want to eat this.
I don't think anyone's here. Uh-oh.
Bigby Wolf? Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York strip. I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin, ribs, roast, tongue. Got some tongue here.
Johann, I want to know exactly what's going on here.
We sell meat.
You're
Did
very
you want to buy
convincing,
something?
Johann.
What you see is what you get. Just meat. You don't find anything else. We just, we do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
So you don't mind if I take a look around?
I guess not. Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that.
Wow.
Don't go anywhere.
Subtle.
I'll be right back.
No,
I just
you
have
wouldn't.
to go see.
It's fucking disgusting. Don't mind me.
Shit.
Oh, oh no. I've seen enough movies to know where this is going.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out.
Oh my god, it's people!
Just wait out front. I'll be right there. I've got a bit of a mess back here. Look, can you come back tomorrow, maybe?
What's the problem? I'm just coming back to give you a hand.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it.
I'm just doing my job, Johann. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh god, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Things I do. Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Listen, just calm the fuck down, okay? Just want some answers.
Obviously.
Okay. I'm dead. Either way, they said to me, Johann, you could keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy, even when they got you on a hook in the deep freeze. But it's a hard one to live with.
Just open the door, Johann. It won't be your problem anymore.
I can't.
Why not? What's back there?
I don't know. Honest. I've never been back there. It's locked from the other side. Look, I just worked the front. That's all I'm supposed to do. I haven't been back there in years. I don't know any more than that.
Well, who locked the fucking door?
I'm not part of their crew.
It does
I don't
sound
know
extremely
who
painful.
or what goes on back there.
Crew?
The Crooked Man's people.
Obviously.
Jersey Devil, D and Dumb,
Well,
and
just
that
D
mental
now.
case Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me, took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nuts.
It's all good, Banana Bar. Means rebellious. Does Mary mean rebellious? There you go. I know, oh, what's the name? I forgot what it's called. I'll think of it later, but there's a lot of names that I can't fucking remember the specific one I'm thinking about. It's supposed to be the mother of all vampires, that one. Adam's first wife before Eve. Do you know what I'm talking? Lilith, that's the one. The name Lilith is supposed to mean something very similar to that.
I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear. And I don't want to know. I'm not allowed to know.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. And then we'll see if I believe you.
Is he gonna like smack
I
me
knew
in the head
this
or
would
something?
happen. Didn't know when. But there we... Shh.
I'm glad you knew, Blue. I would have gone mad until I figured that remembered it. Very bad for your back, Bigby. Oh my god, they're cooking meth! Some kind of... That's probably glamour, right? Tongue of dog. Ew. Oh, he smacked the button and it said run. Fuck's sake.
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
Damn it. You can't act like you're forced into this and then turn around and help them. You'd still be here if you hadn't flipped that switch out there.
I had to. Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me?
Yeah, he's got a point.
It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help. I needed your help.
Well, I'm here now. I'm gonna
I
sort
try and
this
be
all
well
out.
versed, Blue, but I'm not quite as knowledgeable as you, I don't think. I know bits and pieces. Yeah, they're making glamours. I knew it.
So this is what Beast was delivering.
Basically
Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff.
Don't move, chubby.
That symbol. It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a wheel or what?
I guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mondays need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and...
No, I get it. You
Do
can
I really need to explain this?
spare me the details. I've seen Bigby set his own arm back in place with a bone sticking out. That's all I need to fucking see for this session. I should probably look at the chalkboard.
Huh. Looks like math or something.
Maybe just...
Shit. Is everybody on here? You know anything about this?
I don't know. A lot of fables out there need a lot of things.
It's so awful. Oh, the sounds, and you actually having to set it yourself. Yuck. Thrushbeard. Hang on a second. There is not really someone called Thrushbeard, is there? Who have we got? Crispin, Karam, something, Georgie, Goldilocks, Faith, K, Lily, Madam X, Mary. Wow, they've got Bloody Mary on here. Mr. Black, Mr. Jones, Miss Muffet, Mr. Knight, Mr. M, Mr. Smith, Mr. something, Mr. White, Narissa, Vivian, to the farm. Oh, they're supplying the farm now too. So, fucking hell, the Crooked Man has like this entire city by the nuts, effectively.
What are they making
red.
here?
I'm just a butcher.
Oh, I didn't see that
You
one.
want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
Nosebleed.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment.
What was...
Chains.
Red? Oh shit!
Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Oh shit. They didn't get let out of those shackles, they fucking...
Don't you see what's going on here? All these fables, getting magic from him. Business is booming. He's got all he needs. The gear, and slave labor to work it. So these must be the raw materials. No wonder he needs so much.
Oh yeah? Why?
Doing it like this, it's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. The things that must have gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains, he's enslaving fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the Crooked Man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow?
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the Crooked Man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office. Can't you just vaporize anyone who gives you trouble? Do it right from your living room.
Crane shattered the mirror and made off with one of the pieces. He probably still has the shard with him.
Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the Crooked Man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary. They won't care that I held up my end. There's no way to get out of this.
You won't have to worry, Johan. I'm gonna take him down.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Such neat. They are, aren't they? Everyone's got a problem that Bigby's got to solve. Who is Johan? I don't really know. He's got plenty of meat in the back. Why couldn't he have just chopped that up and sold it? Make more of a bit of a legitimate front. Didn't try very hard, did he?
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you're
I'm
the guy who
just
makes
gonna.
sure-
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order,
you know.
and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal. You
Don't
push me
want no
one more
part of
time,
this,
and I will
pal.
have one. So get the fuck
Yeah.
out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit.
Uh-oh.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park?
Yeah.
Just so I can prove to you that your axe isn't here? And you think I'm gonna take another inch of abuse? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Trust me, you do not want to go there.
And what if I do?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up.
Oh.
Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. This ain't gonna go like it went with... Ah! You fucking motherfucker! Oh.
You asked for this. You weaselly little prick.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Not now.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Oh good, he's a creepy fucking thing from The Witcher. That looks a lot like his axe.
Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
What is he? Is that a jackalope? I'm not jackalope.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Never mind. I don't even. I know what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's a Jersey Devil. Right. Duh. I forgot that pretty quick, didn't I? Oh, fuck. Pay attention. Oh, man. I didn't really want to kill him.
Hey, assholes. I found her.
You will want to hurt, wouldn't you? Hang on, I pressed the button. What the fuck? Oh my god, the controls for this are so wank. I pressed both buttons and it just didn't do anything. Ugh. I don't think it likes my controller very much. Maybe I should use a mouse and keyboard. Nah, I'll see you later now. I've used like 3 quarters of the game. Time for the end. Sorry this is so loud too. Get good.
Hey, assholes. I found her.
He's the woodsman from Little Red Riding Hood. Pretty sure? No, don't kill him. For fuck's sake.
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. Had useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends. No clue about who is really running this town.
Nothing? I still have you, don't I?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump. Fucking bitch.
Oh, I've fucking run out of battery on my controller, you piece of shit. Well, not using that anymore, I guess.
Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything?
Crane's coat.
No wonder it
Time for
wasn't.
traveler's checks, huh?
Take
He
money.
won't be needing this anymore. That sick piece of...
Oh god, I'm having flashbacks.
The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Take the gun. The Bigby, the gun.
Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And
yes.
I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you.
Got a smoke?
He's not too bad. He's a dick to begin with, but...
Thanks. Shitty brand.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
Fuck you. Oh, glad you made the right choice, you dingus. What a waste of a
Jersey
cigarette.
was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something we can do about it. We can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
Yeah, you're damn right it is.
All right, go do it then.
I mean, yeah, when he can turn into like a massive werewolf thing. When he's pressed, you know, like...
Hey, Woody.
Yeah?
You gonna be alright?
You know me.
Who's that? I think that's the first time I've actually seen a taxi driver. Wolf first, human second. Yeah, he's like the youngest the youngest pup?
I don't
of
care who
something?
killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss
Maybe?
White.
I'm not sure. I think it, like he turns into different kind of
Finally,
wolves.
Things are swinging
Different
back in the right
stages of
direction.
wolf.
Good work, Bigby.
Thanks.
You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I
Lots.
thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just Beauty and the Lone. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
Yeah,
That's
Crane
over
really dropped the
now,
fucking ball.
Because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him.
Doubtful.
That's how Crane did it. And that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable.
Why the hell did you burn Crane's stuff, huh? And don't bullshit me. Buffkin was there. I know it was you.
Given Ichabod's obsession with Miss White, I thought it best to make sure that nothing untoward saw the light of day.
Oh, fuck off. I know you were burning evidence.
Then tell me, what evidence did I burn?
I have more important things to deal with right now. But you can be sure that we're gonna have a long fucking talk about this when I'm done.
I do so enjoy our talks.
Oh,
I'll
God.
wait with bated breath.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Is it a fake?
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in rhyme.
Had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other.
Makes
How
sense.
would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
He's,
It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
He's a very particular
Is it
personality type,
fixed?
old Bluebeard.
Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
No, they don't, I think.
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
He
are we out of
really
money?
needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see him.
Toad, come here.
I haven't yet, no. I've been
I
so
see
busy
how
with
it is.
fucking
That's
New
stuff
Year's
to an
stuff.
underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well,
But I do
you
wanna have a
did
look at the
cause
comics
what
once
damage
we've
brings me in here, so
gone
maybe
through
it's
this.
for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff. but I've taken a real wallet because of you. And you can't deny that.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, Is he going to the farm too?
Yes.
Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown. For a friend, the rules will bend.
Wouldn't you know it? Colin is going to the farm.
Wives.
Well, I would say each case deserves to be decided on its own merits, don't you think? If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay.
Yeah, I read
I'm
the
not
little
gonna ask for any more
tidbit
than
in the
I need.
game.
I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash? Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different. You know it's not right, burdening the weakest of us like this.
Look, you were unglamored 3 days ago, and you're still unglamored now. I can't ignore that.
I know he has a
But
penchant for
go to the farm, things cool down here a bit.
lopping
Maybe
heads off.
we can come back at some point. Best I can do.
What a crock of shite. The government buy the fables for the fables, my arse.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Someone's angry.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone. Well,
Oh,
did
shit.
you or didn't you?
I
Fine, we'll deal with it later.
hate
I
that
know I should
fucking
be
timer at the
asking
bottom.
how
Oh.
it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened to Faith and Lily. You've seen.
So a glamour banana bar is the fables that aren't human or don't look human enough, like a toad. They have to have they use a glamour and it makes them look human for a certain amount of time, so that they can pass for just a normal person if they happen to run into a human. But very expensive, and essentially it's a way for the government to extort all the poor people, essentially. And that's how the Crooked
In his
Man...
world, do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What would make a person do that?
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they're just trying to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
Bloody Mary is the Crooked Man's head
I have to
enforcer.
say I have been better. But thanks.
So she's the one who does all his dirty work,
I'm
essentially.
sorry, I have to know.
Essentially murder
Mirror,
everyone he
mirror,
wants.
we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction. And looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So,
oh god,
let's
I don't
not
like this
do that
belated.
again,
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus
Murder.
on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror.
Shut up, Buffy.
No time to out. So, where does Crooked Man hang out?
That was beautiful, Bigby. I read those comics.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
Oh, it literally moves around.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. But we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. Then we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Noms. Okay. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm anticipating some action stuff here, and I don't know the buttons on the keyboard, so I'm just quickly going to grab some batteries from my controller, and put them in. So I'll be back in like a second. Yeah. Back a sec. Sorry. I'm back! See, that was actually like 2 seconds, not usual. Like, I say 2 seconds and it's at least 10. Oops. Alright. Maybe I should get a wired controller. No, I hate wires. There we go. Perfect. Oh, come on. A lot of games I have, if you disconnect the controller, or if the controller disconnects itself, the game crashes, or games crash, which has to be the shittiest thing ever. Like, oops, my controller ran out of battery. Okay, I have to start the game from the last save. Perfect. Oh, he's on a mission.
That's it, all right.
Lost cat pixel, missing reward. It's a portal. Cool. Oh shit. Well, we're stuck here then.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss.
Oh, of course he's expecting
Thanks,
me.
by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly obvious. I mean, subtle.
I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way.
Sure.
Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me. I don't want to get in trouble.
No,
fine.
it's fine.
Lead on.
You've had enough shit to deal with. Squeak. Squeak. Skirt. Poor bastard.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter.
Hmm.
I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Nice.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got.
Yes.
Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding. A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me.
Oh, yeah? Mate, I ain't
Go ahead.
scared of you.
You got a job to do.
Wolf, I got a problem.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Haha, they're all scared. Hey, Tweedledee.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Okay.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
End of chapter, I guess. Don't you fucking crash. One chapter left. Holy
I've heard
shit.
stories about you.
I really dislike this next time on. It's such a spoiler for what's going to happen.
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses.
It is.
Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Like last time on, it's good to give yourself. They give you like a refresher in case you've forgotten, because like, you know, you forget stuff. So it's good to have like a little refresher before you get back into it. But next time on, like they used to do this with TV shows. But you'd say next time on fucking Law and Order or whatever. It's like, well, okay, I might as well not watch it now. I've seen what happens. Did you attempt to remove? Did not try to remove the ribbon. Went to the cut above first. Also, I'm the asshole in this situation. People didn't send Colin to the farm, and they didn't send Toad to the farm, mostly. Agreed to talk with him. Okay. Oh, fucking gobshite. I forgot that was in. Fuck, that's so stupid. Who did that? Off with his head, or her head. Alright, last. What time is it? Oh, shit. Oh, no, we should have time. Okay.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
From my comics. Yeah, I sent him back. I told him to go back to the farm every time I talked to him.
If I can avoid it.
3:15. Yeah. Yeah, we should be alright. The last time we did 3 chapters, so it took us 5 hours to do 3, but we should be fine with this one. Eek.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
The rules are the rules. I don't get to make them, I just enforce them.
Bullshit.
He didn't say that. Jesus.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Thanks, Doc. Nice and
Bigby, wait. When you get the
reassuring.
Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
It's got something to do with the purity, right? Silver is so pure, and it hurts stuff that's like evil or corrupted or something like that. At least that's what they say in the movies. Which, as we all know, every movie is incredibly factual. Factual. This is such like a electronic noir thing. I quite like it. Canterbury dagger. There you go.
You've come a long way.
Yes.
You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Look at all those rings. It's like me.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
That's the gun that was in his cabinet thing. Told you, Bigby, you should have taken it.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No. I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
Oh, I think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did!
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
I fucking knew it.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
I should have beat the shit out of him when he had the chance.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Sorry. Well, I remember the Crooked Man from...
The fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
What's the movie, with the nun? Fuck me. I remember the Crooked Man from one of those movies. One of the horror movies with, fuck. What is it called? It's not Insidious. Whatever. I remember the Crooked Man from that. I don't know his proper story.
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
Yeah,
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't
universe.
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms?
Sure.
You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell? Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you!
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well.
No, wouldn't have. Not with me at the
To
controls.
speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, good. Do you want to break my other arm too?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh, shit. Now, to be fair, Snow White didn't say anything about killing the rest of them. I just had to bring the Crooked Man in. So, with that in mind...
Over here!
Oh, fuck.
You're done, Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
I feel like Snow's going to be unhappy with me anyway. Holy shit.
This way.
I think Bigby's in a killer mood. Nighty-night, you fuck. That was a lot less violent than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Oh, it is too. Get the car, puppy, come on. Whoa. I agree with that. This is awesome. Wrong one.
Take him off!
I can't!
I liked her, she was cool. I don't know why she's sticking up for Georgie. He's a fucking scumbag.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Fuck it!
Not the best hiding place, I have to say. I was lucky it was his exact normal clothes that he wears. Very convenient, Blue. Very. I'll allow it though. I've already looked at it. Oops. I didn't even lock the door. What?
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Rode hard, put up wet. Wow.
How did this happen?
Raunchy.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Mm-hmm.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
So
It
simple.
isn't his fault.
He's a
Could've been.
murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them.
What
You're
is
wearing
her
one yourself. Doesn't that
fucking
bother
problem?
you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant.
Yes.
I was just...
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
Stop
Oh, definitely.
complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
Bullshit.
You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't
can...
talk about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh!
I'd say I feel sorry for him, but I don't. He's a dick.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
What did they cut him with?
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it. Make a promise to a dying man.
Don't worry about the Crooked Man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
You're too realistic for my liking.
Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
All right, Georgie.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Just rip the guts out, it's fine. Yeah. Lovely. Delicious. That is a centaur. Feel the thunder, Tuesday nights. So do I. Even though all the Telltale games I've played, I always feel bad immediately. Well, not so much with that one, but a lot of the decisions I just feel awful afterwards. Like, oh, should I have done that? Oh, man. Excuse me. So Tweedledee's dead, and Jersey Devil, I don't know if he's dead, he probably just knocked out. Sequel. Yeah, the Twitch has already got, when you type in The Wolf Among Us, it's already got 2. The second one there. So it can't be that long.
Of course.
Oh. Oh yeah, for sure. The Walking Dead ones I really liked. The first chapter of that. That was really cool. Or first season, whatever it is. Fucking, like, I felt so horrible though afterwards. Beefy boy.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Best safety devices to Most doors, if you break the handle like that, it won't open. It just means one side of it won't work anymore. Because my door's got one of those handles. And I broke one side of it, and I was locked into my own room until someone got home. Oh yeah. It's nothing. $600 for, what? One fucking game? I imagine what they'll do, they'll bring them back eventually.
Big Wolf.
Oh shit.
The big bad wolf.
For 2 ounces. Fucking hell.
You used to be something.
Like as a kid? Or... Oh. Oh, what the fuck? They've been watching me. Oh, and Snow.
They used to fear you.
Being locked anywhere as a
They'd
kid
hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
is it's always pretty fucking harrowing. Yeah, most doors actually can, they're not as secure as you think they are, which is a little worrying. Oh god. The controls have just like gone so jank. That's okay. That looks like silver to me.
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Like, public toilets, I never use public toilets at all, because I'm just one of those people who doesn't. I just, ugh. Because they're so fucking dodgy. Yeah.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you
No,
manners?
not germaphobe, I just don't like...
Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Wow. No, I'm not a germaphobe, I just don't... Then, here in Australia, it's just... Yeah, 9 out of 10 public bathrooms are filthy and just revolting. People use them like dumpsters and just leave them in a horrible state. So it's just like, you know what? I'll hold it.
Oh, come on!
Oof. Nice boots.
Is that the best you can do?
It's gonna be kind of difficult to fight a reflection. Spiders. Well, eventually you stop worrying about the spiders and you just get used to it. Like, oh, I could be bitten today. Oh well. Shit happens. You'll find that's an attitude most Australians share. Laid back to a fault. I like her tattoos. Or her markings, maybe. No, even we don't. Every so often they'll find a new one. So there's still plenty we haven't found yet, I think. But the ones we do know about, they're enough to worry about for the moment, without worrying about some new species. That's true, Blummer. Some of them don't have anti-venom at all. So if you get bitten, you're in trouble. Because a lot of them are so... Some are... so small that they can't get enough. Or they can't
Where are
milk them
you?
properly.
Come out and face me!
Oh no. Oh. Gross. It didn't occur to me that she was using the glamour. Or whatever the fuck. You know what? She reminds me of the woman, or Lisa in that PT demo. Actually, Blanabar, sometimes it's not even the venom moves so fast through your system. If you cuddle him off, then you've just cuddled him off and you're still gonna die. It's happened a couple times. People cutting stuff off when they didn't eat or they didn't help. So pretty much she just screamed. She's horrified. That's fucking disgusting. Yeah, probably it's better than nothing, isn't it, Grant? He's getting pissed. Isn't he always pissed? I don't know, what is he good at, Blue? Killing stuff? I get it. That was lucky. I guess that was the last one. I hope. It reminded me of that scene in Matrix. The Mr. Smith. Matrix Reloaded. Mr. Anderson. You doing alright, Big B? 0 days without an incident.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm not...
You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You will bring me back alive.
Mm-hmm.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
Mm-hmm.
Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
That's what I said.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
To be fair, I would.
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms.
Guilty by... Yep.
Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
Sure.
I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
Yep.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What do you say?
Whatever. He's gonna shoot me if I try and take it.
Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Fuck you.
You're under arrest.
I'm the big bad wolf, bitch.
Given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
I already pissed off Snow White enough. I think I needed to do as I was told for once.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Eloquent as always.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
They brought him in alive and breathing.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Yeah, I felt like I would have got
About time
shot.
you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get
Those
off?
poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be
Fucking
ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Pigs the pigs.
Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie? Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots.
He's a very
Georgie
hairy
made that
boy, isn't he?
perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Likes the sound of his own voice, doesn't he?
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
but
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Don't take the cuffs off.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth
He's
for once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to
What
the
is
end.
this guy?
They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? you'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see. You want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Archie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
This isn't going the way I thought.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Said that time.
Right. I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
What happened with Tweedledum, I made a mistake. He was attacking me, and I just acted. I didn't think.
That's the only reason?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Now, where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them
Bluebeard,
to.
please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She
She's
has
just
something
dick.
to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There
she
won't be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we get rid of
It's too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That's
that
true.
makes sense to me.
I guess it
Majority,
does.
Okay.
Fine.
Oh god.
Are you sure?
That's too much
this
pressure.
isn't how
It's
it's...
what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff.
Oh,
what you
rip his
think
head
is
off.
right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Sorry,
Everyone,
Bilal.
I'm
Not this way.
Oh. Okay, he's gonna die no matter what then. Whoa!
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Bye.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
Is that right? Bye.
No, I won't.
Hey, he had the chance. I was gonna lock him up, but he fucked it.
For
Big
Lily
time.
and Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
You don't let people like that live. Honestly, they come back in the sequel. Aha, I have escaped. Somehow, impossibly. Now you all rue the day, and then disappears. And makes everyone's life difficult. It's like a Bond movie. Oh no, the Bond villain usually dies, don't they? Usually get eaten by sharks or something.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
Great. Sure. I don't think I'll play through this again for a while, so...
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Turned into a crow and caged up. Right, I see.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
That's a pretty decent punishment, though. I mean, death is probably a bit more permanent.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Did I do a bad? I feel like I got the bad. This is the bad ending. Or did I get the schmeh? the average ending?
Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit!
It's his own fault.
Just go grab that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So...
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
Ew.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
What's it
I'm
like
not
at
sure,
the
but-
farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Is it?
I wish I could come visit you up at the farm.
I mean, it's
yeah, well,
it's a,
too bad everybody up there hates you.
Yeah.
Maybe if you do
Makes
bad
sense.
enough here, they'll ban you from Fabletown too. Then we can go on the run together. You can show me around the Carpathians or something.
Yeah, maybe.
You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road? One last time? Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby?
Yep. Except to Tweedledee. And done.
I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
Yeah. See you around.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Stay at the farm, Colin. For fuck's sake. I don't want to see your mug again.
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I guess I am.
He'll be out.
It's not easy to
pretty
forget.
soon.
I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. Not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Fuck's sake.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Misguided as that may have been.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Just another packet. How
Thank
many
you.
fucking packets has he got? Ugh. You have a problem, Bigby.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
But I
And while
guess.
the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait. So Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality.
Yeah.
Especially after
There is
that
a
night
story
after
reason for
Faith.
it.
I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
I see.
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
That's true, actually. I've noticed that.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Oh, that's what Lily. Not Lily. Faith said. It's nice.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
That's one mystery we don't need solved, I don't think.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Trying to figure it. I'm sure they'll elaborate in the second game. Here we go. 68% of players killed Georgie. Oh, nearly everyone brought the Crooked Man back. I was in the minority. I think most people imprisoned him, I think. Decided to accept. Why wouldn't you accept those 1.5% of people who didn't accept TJ's gift? You are monsters. Made a lot of mistakes. Yeah. Yeah, 2013 this came out. Oh god. You lied to him about seeing beauty outside the apartment. You fought after the interrogation. Gave him a drink when he asked for one and sent him to the farm. Slapped him. Tossed him down the well. Killed Dumb. Gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. You smashed up his place. Offered her a job. Ripped his arm off. I still feel so bad about that. I wish I hadn't have ripped his arm off. And I drank with him. Narissa, I gave her a cigarette. Brought her along with you to Trip Trap. You showed her Crane's photograph and you promised to bring back the Crooked Man alive. Chose to wait for him. Accepted his beetle and you slapped him during the interrogation in his apartment. That's another one I feel bad for. Good. That's. I'd really like to leave this game off on that really horrible ear-splitting noise. Oh yeah, here we go. So it's just called Fables. I might have a look at that afterwards. I did, yeah, and his son saw me. So did I get all the achievements? No, I missed out on some. And every achievement... Few issues online. Yeah, they usually... I started reading the Darkness comics, and there was a few free issues online, but you had to go and get the actual copies afterwards. I didn't miss that much, actually. I got a decent amount. See 2. Ugh. Unlock all Book of Fables entries. So that's all I've missed. Book of Fable entries. Like chapter. It seems weird that you can get all of them in the first go, or nearly all of them. What have I missed? Yeah, these ones I missed pretty much right from the beginning. Bigby's mother. Yeah, we read that one. What am I looking for? Crooked Man. Where's he? Slowly built himself into one of the most powerful figures in Fabletown. His operation started with a crooked sixpence and a crooked house. 2 things he cared about more than his wife or children, whom he killed rather than let them stand in his way. In his rise, Crooked Man has ensnared many fables in his criminal web, providing them with what they need, but always at a high cost. Good. Oh, what's this one? Fabletown Justice. A new order, oh my god. It's never really a good thing when it's called a new order. Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as Director of Operations, Deputy Mayor in his absence. Many would say this promotion is a long time coming since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many Fables made it to the New World safely, also doing the work of the Deputy Mayor unofficially for years. Human power to change. Oh, here we go. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe. With a Fable colony quickly developing in the New World, Snow White and Feathertop tracked him down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. Bigby became sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. This day he struggles to redeem himself. So, I imagine there's more to that lycanthropy knife. But, I mean, couldn't everyone just be cut with that? So they could turn into human at will? Anyway. Simple. I'd assume so, yeah. Because that's like the classic lycanthrope weakness. As well as werewolves. Because they're different, aren't they? Like a lycanthrope can turn into a human at will, but a werewolf changes when the moon's full. Is that right? I think that's right. I need to brush up on my mythology, I think. Well, that's I think that'll do us for tonight. And thanks to Banana Bar, after this we are going to be playing Outlast 2. So that should be fun. So well when the moon is full. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. See? I know a little bit. Not a lot, but some. And if I can get... Maybe we'll play the Telltale Batman games. I don't know, we'll find some more Telltale stuff to play, because they're quite good. This was really good. Different stories. There is too, like every race of people has their own like version, right? Like there's 700 different types of vampire and just about the same for werewolves. And like American Indian mythology is extremely disturbing and very interesting, like the Wendigo and whatever else. That's pretty much the only one I know from that. Skinwalkers, yeah. I don't know much about Skinwalkers. See, a lot of this stuff, like if you want a very generalized, possibly bastardized version of a lot of this mythology stuff, you can go, if you go and watch Supernatural. They get some things right. Not everything, but they get some things right. It's probably not the best place to go, but I mean, it's fun to watch. That's not what I want to do. Legends. Yeah. The American Indian stuff, it's very like, it's full of warnings and like to stop people from doing things that would be considered immoral. That kind of thing. Wendigo. Yeah, I love Wendigo. Like Wendigo stuff is horrible, but it's fun to read about. If you like that kind of thing, at least. That's it. Yeah, you don't get many. You don't hear the real versions of folk stories anymore. You get like the watered down fairy tale versions, which are always have a happy ending, whereas most of the original fairy tales, or like folk stories, whatever you want to call them, none of them have a happy ending. Line with warnings, yeah. They're all ways to keep people, not keep them in line, but just warn them of the follies of like eating human flesh, you know. Rather than deal with... Well, yeah, no, I'm with you on that one. I'd rather stay as far away from a Wendigo as possible. Could you... Yeah, no thanks. That'd be horrific. Go and play, what is it? Until Dawn? That's about Wendigos. You can kind of see the damage. Ugh, no thanks. Ugh. tall, spindly, skinny, man-eating, horrible beasts. Watch that play. Yes, I've not played it either, but I've watched some people play it. It is a little frustrating to watch people play it, I have to say. It's very quick time laden. And it gets frustrating. As I'm sure this probably did. Eat your face. Yeah. Gross. I suppose it doesn't have much control over it though, does it? It'll just eat flesh because it's hungry, as you do. I mean, if you were starving, you might decide that your arm or part of your leg's looking particularly tasty. Maybe. I probably wouldn't. Never had honey. Yeah. Could you imagine though, feeling like, imagine on the days that you haven't been able to eat anything because of work or whatever, and you get home and you're starving, but that times 100 forever. It'd be awful. Being like, it's not a great feeling. I suppose they're more wild animal too. They don't really have a conscience anymore, or any kind of human feeling. I'm hungry after night drinking. Well, yeah, that too. And you really want that kebab, or shawarma? Is that what you guys call it? We call it kebabs. You guys might call it kebabs too. I'm not sure. But yeah, exactly. Or a cheeky KFC, if that's open over night time. Yeah. I think when you're drunk, you pretty much eat anything that's edible. Depending on how drunk you are, I suppose. Ugh. Well, yeah, so now we're done with that. It's another horror game is up next. Whether that'll be tomorrow or not, I'm not sure. We're going to do it in one long stream. So Outlast 2 is about 6 hours long. So we'll just do one stream and just knock it out of the park in one go, because that way it stays kind of scary and I don't get the shits with it like I did with Alien Isolation. I got pretty tired of that towards the end. This morning. Oh, I've had coffee this morning, Blue, and that's it. I'm gonna go have something to eat after this. I've heard that. Yeah, I've pretty much everyone says that the first one was better, but the second one is apparently a lot more, not gory, but the themes are a bit darker apparently. I've not played it. I've seen someone played like the first half an hour, but that was it. So, I mean, I'll be scared out of my wits anyway, because I am Big Babby. But yeah, we'll do that whenever I can get time to just do a long one. That's when we'll play it. So maybe tomorrow night, if I can. We'll see. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take 6 hours though. We'll see. Depends how good I am. Depends how many times I die. But other than that, we've got Dark Souls is up next, and eventually we're going to play Resident Evil 2. So, because I got the Dark Souls games for my birthday the other day, so we're going to go through them. So that'll be fun. And yeah, we'll figure out something else after that, because those will take me a while, because I am bad at everything. Especially hard games. What thing? Yeah, my birthday was on... What is it? The 31st, so 2 days ago. I am a New Year's Eve baby. Oof. And yeah, I got those games for my birthday, so... Yeah, I'm 22 now. God, I'm so old. Basically 1 foot in the grave. Oh, thank God I'm not. What do they say? 20 going on 80? I'm an old man at spirit. Alright, I'm gonna head off and get something to eat and cool down because it's hot as fuck. So thank you all very much for watching. Appreciate that very much. And I'll rerun this again tonight, just at the usual time. So it'll be a rerun, not me. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for some disgusting, gross, spooky Outlast. Hey? Yay. I can't wait. Can you wait? I can't wait. Kill me, please. And I don't know if Banana Bar's still here, but I blame you fully, Banana Bar, for that. Thanks, but no thanks. Alright guys, I will catch you later. Bye bye.